Om Shri Ganeshaya Namo Namah. Greetings to everyone world over, all our brothers and sisters across the globe in the different time zones, wherever you are. Somebody's in the morning, somebody's in the afternoon, and somebody's in the evening. So, ladies and gentlemen, green morning, green afternoon, and green evening to all our brothers and sisters. It's a wonderful Saturday for everybody, whatever time zone you are in. We hope that you're taking care of your health, your wellness, your friends, your neighbors, your family, and whosoever is directly or indirectly associated with you, you're taking care of everybody. So, like every Saturday, today is a special session for all of you. Post pandemic, your first and foremost priority is taking care of your health and wellness. And thereafter, you got to take care of your job, your profession, your employment, your self-employment, your startup, your venture, your thoughts, your dream projects, whatever you want to do in life, you got to bring them into reality. We know pandemic has put everybody into a somersault, and we all have tried to adopt technology the best possible way. Whatever we could do, doctors, nurses, paramedical people, great warriors, they tried their level best to reach out everybody and saving every soul. At the same time, our teachers, our trainers, our counselors, our principals, our directors, our vice chancellors, and on the top of everything, our technocrats, you all are also wonderful people. You tried your level best to help every child post pandemic and during the pandemic, best possible way how to take need-based quality education. Now I'm emphasizing a word, need-based. That means you got to understand why education, what is the purpose of education? Why do we go to school, college, university, institution, skill centers? Why do we acquire a particular skill or competency or capability? After all, there has to be a utility of that. Now, once you talk about that, pandemic has taught us one thing, that post-pandemic, we all got to be multitasking. We all got to take care of how we can handle different situations in different time zones for different people in different need-based conditions. Now, when we look into that all, I'm grateful to Mr. Mohit Chaudhary being the first person this morning or afternoon or evening, wherever he's joining from in the world, that he has come live on the YouTube along with others, and we extend him a very warm welcome. Ladies and gentlemen, before pandemic, we had brick and mortar institutions, big institution, big infrastructure, big setups. But post pandemic, you got to realize it may be one room, two rooms, it may be no room, but you have the digital connectivity and you can reach out everybody and anybody world over. Today I'm traveling, I'm in the remote part, I'm in the remote corner of the world where bandwidth is so difficult to get it. But in spite of all that, we all believe in, you may not get one-time meals, but somehow you should get Wi-Fi connection to share your vision and your thought process with the entire world. Ladies and gentlemen, we are moving in the direction making education and skills relevant. Let's move ahead, all of us. And I wish to share all the way for all our brothers and sisters that here is something very nice for all the youth, all the children, all the teachers across the globe, irrespective whether you are dealing with the school or college or institutions, wherever you are, we all are together. So Saturday, 19th of November, while wishing everybody good health and wellness, let me just go ahead. Student Queries Group, great. Thanks to you. Thank you very much for coming on the YouTube. We are grateful to you. Thank you for joining us. All the people who will be posting their views, I will read out your names. I will mention your institution, your organization, and your country as well, wherever you are. Let's move on. The topic today is the webinar 1724th. We have done more than 1600 webinars during the pandemic. Today's topic is preparing multitasking global teachers. I'm pretty sure each one of us, we are very keen to see the world, to travel the world, to go around the world, and to see what all is existing in the world. Arun Mayer has joined. Lovely evening to everyone. Thank you very much. Student queries, thank you very much. Mohit Chaudhary, thank you very much. Whosoever would keep coming, I'll keep mentioning about you, and you can share your vision and your views. Thank you. Let me just go ahead, preparing multitasking global teachers. On behalf of ICSI, International Chamber for Service Industry, we extend a very warm welcome to each one of you. Ladies and gentlemen, our chamber is a link between India, Indian corporate, and approximately 32 million plus the people what we have got abroad. On the YouTube, we also extend a hearty welcome to Sonu Kumar. Thank you very much for joining us. And Arun Mayer, she has mentioned, or he has mentioned, because nowadays it's very difficult to spot the names. And that is great session, always greeting from Chandigarh. Thank you very much, Arunji. Let's move ahead, ladies and gentlemen. We wish to share with all of you what the world is, how the world is, and what best can be done by all of us. Sonu Kumarji, hearty welcome. Thank you. Let me just go ahead. I was sharing with each one of you that during the pandemic, thick of the pandemic, when there were lots of challenges and difficulties and problems, and we were finding it so difficult, not stepping out of the home, locked inside the home, Honorable Prime Minister conveyed that everybody 25th March 2020 onward, just put yourself inside, save your life. During that time, ladies and gentlemen, necessity is the mother of invention. Each one of us, we tried our level best. What could be the new way of survival? What could be the new permutations and combinations world over? So teachers, you're wonderful. Youth, you're great, great, and great souls on this planet. And parents, you're also wonderful. You're amazing. The golden triangle of teachers, youth, and parents. The entire journey, 2020, and some portion of 2021, we had great struggles. And during this particular period, our chamber conducted 1,600 webinars. Everything was focused on making education and skills relevant. What are the skills, competencies, and capabilities? What is micro, small, and medium enterprise? Why research and innovation is important? Why technology is important? And then the Honorable Prime Minister of India gave the vision, Atmanirbhar Bharat, self-reliant India. When he gave that vision to all of us, ladies and gentlemen, we all started moving in the direction how to keep good health, how to be mentally alert, and your mental wellness, physical wellness, spiritual wellness, environmental wellness, your economic wellness, everything we took into consideration. And water management, waste to resource management, organic farming, so many new concepts had come at that point of time. We have also been joined by Shiksha Kakkar. We extend a very hearty welcome to ma'am. And Mohit Chaudhary ji, thank you. Now over here, when I'm talking about, and I mentioned the name of Shiksha Kakkar ma'am and Mohit Chaudhary ji and everybody, I'm pretty sure all of us, those are joining on this particular webinar, you would agree that women empowerment is very, very Honorable Prime Minister talks about 5 trillion economy. Why 5 trillion? If the women to come and they become the partner, women, they should be into each and every profession, wherever there's an opportunity, because they are not homemaker alone. They are universe maker. They are daughter also, sister also, daughter-in-law also, mother also, grandmother also, teacher also, principal also, educator also, strategist also, government official also, political figure also, and they are in the armed forces also. Women are everywhere. They're so good, they're so nice, and it is so wonderful. Sonu Kumar, loved your speech in the Government College of Education. Thank you very much, Sonuji. God bless you. We are proud of you. Let's move ahead now. Ladies and gentlemen, if we want to make India Atmanirbhar Bharat, I wish to tell each one of us, let's bring women in every fold. They should be the part of each and every project and all the development process what we are thinking. Now, focus is preparing multitasking global teachers. Now, why do we use term called multitasking? What is multitasking? That means you should be in a position to perform different jobs at different times, need based, as it is required. You should be in a position to take on all that. Now let's take on some fundamental rules which are there for successful teachers and for principals as well, whosoever is in education ecosystem. Number one, very important. Each one of us, we have to realize, never stop learning. We got to learn each and every day, each and every moment, because how would you make your classes engaged? How would you make your children, your students passionate? How would you give learning which is engaging? And of course, if that doesn't happen, we will move on to something else. Children will get disengaged from us. So thereby, let's get prepared. Never stop learning. Number two, always be willing to listen, because sometimes if you don't understand, children are coming for a short duration to our school, colleges, institution. They are spending considerable time with their family also. We do not know how is the home condition. We do not know what exactly is happening at the home front. How is mother? How is father? How are brothers? I hope the grandparents, everybody is health-wise okay. Hope they don't have any financial challenges. Hope they don't have other worries. It is very important, ladies and gentlemen. If you want to be a good teacher, if you want to be a successful teacher, it's very important. Give a patient hearing to your students. They're not only your students, they're your clients. You got to listen to them very carefully. Then act in your students' best interest. Whatever should happen, it should happen in the interest of students. It's very, very important. And another very important area, provide clear rules and expectations to students. That means the syllabi, the content, what all is to be covered, how it is to be covered, how much to be covered, and what exactly. We should reduce the examination systems. No, we don't require so many tests. If you go through the different case studies world over, the countries, those are doing extremely well in education, they do not have that many tests what we conduct in India. I think we got to reduce them. And teachers, another thumb rule for you is come to the class prepared. Always prepare yourself best possible way before you enter your class, so that your students should give you thumbs up. Okay, how to be a great teacher? Now, is it only the classroom management? Is it only the teacher development? Is it only the peer, review? Is it multicultural education? Is it teacher power? Is it assessment? Identifying the progress of learning? There are a couple of things which we have to take into consideration. How the parents should be involved, how the community should be involved, and at the same time, what are the expectations of others? We have to understand that. And teachers, what is most important? When nowadays, when we talk about empathy, children are not looking forward to sympathy. They're looking forward to empathy. And also, it is very important. Do your self-evaluation. Do your self-evaluation. Teachers, you got to do self-evaluation. That is something very important for all of you. Teachers, your ethics are very important. We all got to realize, we all got to understand, it is very, very important for all of us. Come to the further. Rethink your classroom atmosphere. Now, how it is? Rearrange your classroom spaces, those bench and everything which is lying straight and like a theatrical and like a industrial, where supervisor is standing and taking attendance, how many workers have come for the job today, how many workers are absent, what is the output of the factory. That time has gone. Ladies and gentlemen, in 21st century, we cannot take 19th century style of teaching, 20th century syllabi, unless we do not adopt what is coming latest. Technology is coming very fast. Everything has got changed. We came from the locomotive engines today to fastest train 380, 390 kilometers. In medical or any other field you take into, how much development has taken place? It's the need of the hour. Pandemic has given a jolt to all of us. Pandemic has given a shake up and a wake up call to all of us. We all got to rethink. So rearrange your classroom spaces. Think in an innovative way. Involve children also, involve students also. Let them decide how would they enjoy, what kind of a groups they would like to make, what kind of a collaborative efforts they would make, have more activities, have more creativity. All that has to be taken care of. Upgrade and replace furniture. Repurpose and remodel learning spaces throughout institution. Design and build an addition to an existing structure, both external and internal. That is something very important which we all have to decide. Employ outdoor and community spaces. That is again very important, which we have to decide. Plan total new school design with a wide array of learning spaces and purposes. There is a purpose of education. There's a specific purpose of each and everything what happens in educational arena and institution. Create new forms of modern way of learning environment. Be with nature, be a part of nature, involve nature, and you yourself merge into the nature when education, pedagogy, andragogy, whatsoever is going on. We keep talking about the Bloom's taxonomy. Integrate global topics in your classroom sessions. Why don't we bring real lifetime problem in our discussions, in our education? Instead of doing it theoretical, why don't we make it practical? Pick a community issue. Pick up any community issue that's meaningful to your students. Then think about how that issue connects to different school subjects. That is something very important which we have to take care of. Bloom's taxonomy, everybody knows, so I'm not covering up in detail. It's going on the YouTube live. You can see it in your own time, how to remember, understand, apply, analyze, evaluate, and create. Now, how do we experiment with the global education activities? The global learning and education framework, when we talk about the global learner, because we are a part of the entire universe. Now there are no physical boundaries. Everything has got opened up. Everything has got, we are collaborating with each other. If you want to grow, if you want to prosper, if you really want to become a good teacher, good learner, if you want to become a global educator, then your knowledge to be shared on the global platform. We extend a very warm welcome to all teachers, all educators. Come with us. Be a part of discussion. If you have got any idea to develop your region, to develop your community, to develop your area, talk, share your vision with everybody. Remember, idea remains only idea unless you don't implement it, unless you don't share. And one of my motivator, he always tells me, when you open your mouth, you tell the whole world who you are. So ladies and gentlemen, open your mouth, talk to others, share your vision, share your thought process, share your ideas, make optimum use of the digital platforms, whatsoever is available. I keep telling everybody, the God has given one thing common to all of us, and that's called time, time, and time. 24 hours time, what we have got, make best use of that time. Now, who could become the global learner? Who is the global learner? Now, there are three things which we would like to talk over here. ways of knowing, ways of thinking, and ways of working. Now let's come to the first one, ways of knowing. Now, fundamental knowledge and competencies, global knowledge and multiple literacies, digital competencies, inter-system of knowledge. There are different ways of knowing than ways of thinking. Meta knowledge and competencies, problem assessment, design solution, build capacity of self to learn, collaborate locally and globally with everybody. And what should be your ways of working? Citizen knowledge. That is citizenship knowledge and competencies, personal and emotional resources, cultural and ethical competencies, navigating and engaging in and with the world. Ladies and gentlemen, there is no difference between home, school, and world, because we are all in the virtual world now. If you do not make optimum use of the resources, because the new system of learning and the new tools of learning and the new working style of learning is amazing. Anybody who makes best use of technology and the information which is coming from different sources, synthesize that information, collate that information, collaborate with others, and share with the entire universe. The God will bless you because you are sharing your vision with the entire universe. It's very important. Let's come. Our chamber is proud, and we always feel very happy that since 1994, we brought in India first finishing school for service industry. And this finishing school, right on the ground, brick and mortar, basically working on personality enhancement, communication skills, collaborative skills, creative skills, curiosity skills, innovation skills, and critical thinking, logical thinking, design thinking, continuous thinking, out of the box thinking, and everything to be linked up with the music, with dance, with the humor, with the fun, with the happiness, with the passion, and with the stimulation. When education will be joyful, any teacher, it doesn't make a difference how much information you have got. It doesn't make a difference. What makes a difference, how do you share the information? How do you impart the information? How do you make your children engage in a constructive, innovative, and a creative way? That is something very, very important. Our chamber is proud. We have been associated with more than 52,000 youth and 35,000 teachers across the globe for education, for empowerment, and of course, with employment and entrepreneurship. In the 21st century, now think about like you have got a physics lab, chemistry lab, bio lab, computer lab. Why not inspirational lab? Why not there should be a human library? Why not people should come live and they should talk to you and discuss with you their lifetime experiences? And why not we should develop cognitive thinking and critical thinking, and we should have empathy for everybody. When we think about our inspirational lab from the chamber, we would be more than happy to help any institution. We have already told Advisor Chandigarh administration that as a CSR activity, we are adopting Chandigarh completely, and we would love to help any institution. And anybody who is interested to share their vision, please come. Be with us on the dais. I'll show you the slide later so that you can take down the contact details and others, and you can reach out. Now, what is the inspirational lab? Your mental wellness, your physical wellness, your professional wellness, your social wellness, your economic wellness, and the capacity building of the teacher is very important. Through Inspirational Lab, we'll prepare teachers for the global journey, and we will prepare our youth with positive motivation, where everything is happening project-based learning, real-world need-based learning, learning with nature, learning through nature, and water management, waste to resource management, climate change, carbon neutral, understanding the different cultural diversities world over. And we got to be immersive learning experiences pedagogy. Teachers become facilitators. Teachers become role model. Teachers, you should be passionate, you should be creative, you should be innovative. And teachers I'm making my own statement for myself that teachers, we are now co-learners with students. We all are learning. And finally, whatever your mind can conceive and believe, it can achieve. Let's come together. Let's make education and skills relevant. We want the entire universe to live peacefully. If you want to bring equality world over, it's only by one tool, and that is called same education, quality education, need-based education, practical education, futuristic education, skill-based education, happy education for everybody. You can see the website of icsiindia.in. You have got down below the YouTube, and that is complete link is given over here. Like this program is going on live, you can see it, and you can send your email if you wish to come as one of these speakers. You want to share the dais and the platform with us. That is gsmoderator@icsi.asia. Or you can also send a WhatsApp to Chitra Kapoor ma'am at 73411222044. Ladies and gentlemen, we have completed 1,724 webinars, having started on 25th of March 2020. We are proud of Honorable Advisor to the Administrator, Chandigarh Administration, Dr. Dharampalji. The other day, we met him on 27th of October. We discussed in detail. Very positive person, very creative person, very innovative person. He invited all the team members from the education, and we are thankful to all of them, including Secretary Culture, Chandigarh Administration, Director Technical Education, Director Higher Education, Director School Education, and of course, the people, those are there for the implementation of the NEP 2020. Ladies and gentlemen, our chamber, it has adopted Chandigarh as a role model for education and skills, research and innovation through our inspirational lab. We wish to, our dream project from the chamber is, with the help of NRIs, with the help of corporate, we should make Chandigarh as a role model for entire India, and Chandigarh becomes a hub of education and skills for entire Asia through this inspirational lab. We had gone to ITI Women's Sector 11 in Chandigarh, very positive response. Thereafter, we had gone to ITI Sector 28 of Chandigarh, wonderful people. We have thereafter moved to Polytechnic, and we had gone to Sector 26, wonderful, amazing session. We went to Government Polytechnic for Women, Chandigarh Sector 10, another wonderful place and wonderful audience. It was such a encouraging and thrilling discussions with them. Thereafter, we had gone to the B.Ed college, because the B.Ed institution plays a very important role, because it's a teacher who will shape India and the universe in the coming times. Arumugam Srinivasan ji, hearty welcome to you from Tamil Nadu. I'm so proud of you. I'm seeing you after a long time. Thank you. Thank you for joining us on the YouTube today. So we went to Sector 20, and I'm grateful to, this Dr. Srivastava ji. He was very kind along with his entire team, and Dr. Nanda also joined us. And thereafter, we went to Sector 23A. That's the Government College of Yoga, Education and Health. Wonderful participation, very encouraging students and teachers and youth. And it was such a stimulating. They were talking about diabetes, yoga, meditation, naturopathy, Ayurveda. It was a wonderful deliberations with all of them. I'm grateful to Dr. Nanda ma'am, the principal over there, very, very dynamic. Ladies and gentlemen, do join us tomorrow morning. The reality of waking, dream, and deep sleep states. Why do you see dream? Why the dream comes to you? What do you see in the dreams? And Manduk Upanishad, we will talk tomorrow morning at 9:30. Vidya Se Adhyatam, Vidya Ki Aur from California with Professor Satinder Dhimanji. Tomorrow evening, we will be taking the Vishwa Kalyan Ke Liye Ayurveda, that is a global wellness and health tourism through Ayurveda, Param Shuddhi Saptaha. That means why to keep fast? Why fasting? How does fasting help your body? It's a very important program. It's a 118th webinar by Dr. Parmeshwar Arora. And then tomorrow evening, see this beautiful picture. Quite a few of you would be interested to go to Canada. Tomorrow evening at 8 p.m., we will take you to Canada and we will introduce you to the service industry with our theme every Sunday, that is non-resident Indians for Indian education and skills. With these words, ladies and gentlemen, I also wish to share on 21st, that's on Monday, day after tomorrow, at 8 p.m., you will have e-tourism, future of tourism with engineer Dolly Basin ma'am. It will be a wonderful, interesting session. And we also extend a very hearty welcome to all of you. Do join us for the North India Pravasi Divas, because that's going to take place on 13th, 14th, and 15th of January 2023. Is going to be totally focused on education, skills, and research, and vocationals, and technology. What all is to be taken care of, that is coming through. And we are taking Singapore as a case study and Finland as a case study, how that can be brought into India. And finally, let's share the vision for 1 minute, our inspirational lab, what the concept is.
Welcome to the Inspirational Lab of ICSI Finishing School for Service Industry. The International Chamber for Service Industry or ICSI brought on ground India's first finishing school for the service industry. It has become an inspirational lab and turned completely digital post-pandemic. Here, the students link academics beyond syllabi. They journey from effective communication to connecting skills, curiosity to creativity, along with soft skills, life skills, and technical skills. Health and wellness is another important component of the Inspirational Lab at ICSI. Inspirational Lab is an initiative of ICSI to develop a holistic approach in education transformation.
Quick, sharp, which I just wanted to tell you about the finishing school journey to Inspirational Lab. We would be more than happy to help all the educational institutions. And, when you talk about demographic dividends, India has got a large population of younger generation. The time has arrived. The time has come. It is a wake-up call post-pandemic for all of us. Youth, our teachers, take a global jump, take a quantum jump, move abroad. You can do digital education while sitting in India at your home, but you can still earn a foreign exchange as a services export through the education system. I would request each one of you, try and go through the icsiindia.in web portal. And today's webinar, we have also given you the contact number for WhatsApp. We have given you the email ID. We have given you all the details. I would appreciate all of you. Please do share the information with everybody. The more you share, the better the world would be, because we all want to live in peace and harmony, and we want the Ukraine and the Russian war to come an end and everybody to enjoy the best possible way. Teachers, you have got very important role. Teachers, you are the one, those are going to shape the world. Teachers, you got to get up, move, and take on the responsibility of the global family, Vasudhaiv Kutumbakam. See you tomorrow morning at 9:30 a.m. Indian Standard Time with Professor Satyendra Divanji, our president from California, Vidya se Adhyatam, Vidya ki aur. And the topic is very interesting. Sapne kyun aate hain? Sapne kya hote hain? Sapne hame kya dete hain? Sapnों से क्या प्रेरणा मिलती है? क्या सपने हमें एनकरेज करते हैं कि हम उस डायरेक्शन में और काम करें जो हम बनना चाहते हैं? Join tomorrow morning at 9:30 and unveil yourself. With these words, thank you very much for joining us today, and stay fit, stay fine, take care of your health and wellness. Look forward